Hello, my name is Jay Milanov, the creator of the English with Jay project and the Essential English course, which, by the way, is going to have a new group from the 15th of September. If you want to join it and learn English with me, just send me a message on Facebook. You're listening to episode 25 of my weekly Essential English podcast. This Monday, let's talk about blogging. Blogging is the process of keeping a blog, which means having a website in which you write every now and then. Some bloggers write in their blogs every day, while others only write when they feel inspired. This could be once a year. In many aspects, blogging is like journaling. It requires you to sit down, think about your everyday life, and share your thoughts. As you might remember from episode 13 of the Essential English podcast, journaling is one of the most important habits you could have. There is something therapeutic about writing regularly, and only the people who have never tried it think that it's useless. Humans are bad at interpreting their fears and emotions, and unless you're seeing a therapist to help you, writing is your best chance to understand yourself. There are two main differences between keeping a journal and keeping a blog. First, journaling is like talking to yourself. It's a very private activity because you're doing it in the privacy of your own home and in your own notebook or computer. Blogging, on the other hand, happens online, which means the whole world could see it. They probably won't, because nobody cares, but they could, hypothetically. And the second difference between blogging and journaling is the frequency. Journaling is usually something you do every day in order to understand yourself better. It doesn't require you to know what you're talking about. Meanwhile, blogging is something you normally do when you have something to share with the world. In this case, you have to know what you mean. No one knows what they mean all the time. Or, at least, that's what I thought before I met Seth Godin. This guy is one of the best writers I have seen and one of the top marketing experts in the world. Just reading his posts makes you feel smarter. Well, Seth is a blogger. He is probably one of the first bloggers on the internet, as he started blogging in the early 1990s. But what's most impressive is that he still blogs every day. He must have written more than 10,000 blog posts since he started 15-20 years ago. And he still hasn't run out of things to say. To me, that's amazing. If you have never heard of Seth Godin, I recommend reading his blog. You will find amazing ideas about your own life, your work, and your business. In case you like what Seth Godin has to say, you can even subscribe to his newsletter. A newsletter is a kind of mail that you send to some people on a regular basis. We Bulgarians call it bulletin. But be careful. Seth Godin writes a lot. When you subscribe, you start getting emails from him almost every day. Sometimes more than once a day, actually. Most people don't like getting emails so often. But Seth is one of the smartest people on earth. And just the idea of him writing directly to me every day seems incredible. People pay hundreds of thousands to meet Seth Godin, and yet here I am getting free daily advice from him. But enough for today. I hope episode 25 of the podcast made you want to start blogging yourself. Or at least to write more often. And if you need free advice from smart people, just follow a good blogger. This was Джей Миланов, helping you understand English better. Don't forget to use the English text and the Bulgarian translation.